Thank you, Dean Shankman, President Minnis, Representative Ryan, friends, family, and graduates of the class of 2013. Now, before I start, there's two things you should know. First, I'm obviously sick. So know that this speech is just as painful for me to give as it is for you to sit through. Second, this speech sounded fine in my head, but like every other paper I've written in college, I wrote it the night before, and I plagiarized most of it. Now, they wanted this speech to be about 3 minutes, but then I added a minute for every year they raised my tuition. Now, fortunately, my housemates agreed to help me write some parts of this, and in exchange, they asked to all be referenced by name. Unfortunately, in the last 4 years, I have neglected to learn any of their names. So thank you to tall guy, skinny guy, hairy guy, and the one who I'm pretty sure is actually a woman. Anyway, these men wanted me to be sure to thank you, Mr. Ryan, for taking time to come here and speak to us. I know the administration wanted to make sure that all of your jokes went over well. You had a very responsive audience. So they tried to get Joe Biden to sit in the audience. Because we learned from the debates that Mr. Biden will laugh at anything you say. Well, He couldn't make it, and I'm also deeply saddened by the fact that my grandmother could not be with us today to witness this event. She's alive and well, she just couldn't get a ticket, so she's in the auditorium. That's not actually true, she's right there. I would have taken that out had I read through the speech a second time. But anyway, graduates who are a very talented and bright class, and I'm honored to stand in front of you as your valedictorian today. But also, being named the person who performed best on their schoolwork is a good example of how someone can be both a winner and a loser at the same time. Now, my choice to attend Benedictine has proven repeatedly to be one of the best decisions I have made, so I thank my parents for sending me here and all that they have done to help me along the way. But to be entirely honest, I followed a girl out here. Don't tell my parents that. They still think that I came to Atchison because of my deep appreciation for Amelia Earhart. But this has essentially been an $80,000 date. Now, there are a few things that will forever characterize this campus for me and ensure that it is a truly unforgettable place. Whether it's the taste of sheer disappointment every time you sit down in the cafeteria, or the feeling of complete numbness and confusion anytime Dr. Maturowski says anything. And certainly there is the unforgettable and harmonious sound of 20 cheerleaders chanting, "We love Jim Farrell," over and over and over again. And all of this brings us to today, and I hope that after today you can use what you've been given here, a Catholic liberal arts education, to communicate with the humanity, compassion, and collective intelligence of the world. And wherever you go, walk with determination, like there is always somewhere you have to be. Walk with importance, like you are someone people should already know. And walk with pride, because those are the people that others are going to follow. And most importantly, we cannot take anything too seriously. We have to devote ourselves to doing things well, but be careful, because if you do them too well, it may backfire and you'll be forced to stand in front of 1,000 people and give a speech about it. Now, I know that speakers in the past have included some religious reading or quote, and I would like to continue this. I asked for scotch, but yeah, no, water's fine. This is a reading from the good book, the Torah. Lo aleha hamelaha lego vele ata vein korin libatel mimenehach. Wow. Mimenehach. Deep stuff. Deep stuff. Well, thank you.